All right, gang, we're back at PFRANKMD, and today we're doing a little pre-Memorial Day hand rejuvenation. Now, people pay a lot of attention to their face, they pay a lot of attention to the body, but they do forget a lot about the hands. We lose volume in our hands, we forget to put sunscreen, we pay a lot of attention to manicures and jewelry, but we forget about things to rejuvenate things. They always say, how do you tell someone's age? Look at the hands, okay? So we're gonna do a little combination treatment we commonly do, which involves revolumizing with a biostimulatory filler. I do like using radius. I inject it with a cannula, so it's pretty atraumatic. And then we do a very light Fraxel over that for texture and sun damage. So if you want to take a look a little closer at the hand now, I did put a little drop of anesthesia right there, and you're going to hand me a 22 gauge, okay? And what I'm going to do is make two little holes. Here's one. There's two. Okay. And then my nurse is going to give me the radius. Now this is what's called hyperdilute radius. She's going to take out the needle. Okay. And what she's going to do is she's going to feel me under the skin until the anesthesia kind of sets in a little bit. It is a little uncomfortable, but if you do it slowly, you can really see how it's filling the tissue. Now this is going to do two things. It's going to actually volumize the area to fill in the grooves in between the blood vessels and the tendons, but it's also going to biostimulate. It's going to build collagen to thicken the thinned tissue of the dermis. So you're treating both the subcutaneous layer and the dermal layer, and she's doing great. And using a cannula really makes it somewhat atraumatic. Can be a little sore for a day or two. There we go. There are 4 of these altogether, right?
Yes.
Great. Good. Switch to cannula, and then what we do is we massage this in. I'm going to do the other side in a second. Great. And you can even just see the difference between the two sides already, how they're volumized. Okay. And then I'm going to go into the other side. This is a 2-inch blunt cannula. Again, now she's pretty numb, so she shouldn't be too annoyed by my presence. You can get all the way up in between the knuckle. We do a little light massage after this. Good. Here goes Sam. So then what I do is I just give a little massage. You can see already how the hand is dramatically volumized. It does take a few weeks to really see how the tissue builds, but now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Fraxel laser, treat the texture of the skin. So we're treating this to get rid of some of the brown spots. We're treating it for some collagen regeneration. It's really the upper dermis and the epidermis for overall hand rejuvenation. The hands, they will be red for a couple of days, but the skin will be very dry for about a week. All right, gang, so I just treated one hand here. There's 0 bruising, again, mostly because I used a cannula and the hyperdilute radius. She's a little red from the Fraxel, looks a little grainy, but you can see some difference right away. She'll look great in 1 week, and she'll look perfect in a month. She'll be showing off that bling, those manicures. We spoke about a case of the week recently about hand rejuvenation where I removed some brown spots and did some Fraxel. So now I did mention about how to rejuvenate the hand with biostimulatory filler. We have these beautiful post-op hands, middle-aged person but complained of some texture, some brown spots, some vascularity and visibility of tendons. And we used biostimulatory filler, Radius, which lasts about a year. We introduced it through cannulas, so it was very atraumatic, at most just a little bit of puffiness. And then we did Fraxel laser over it for texture and pigment. So here we have a great result that's going to last a long time. It's a simple, no downtime procedure that could all be done at once. And the results are right in the hands. We spend our money on bling, we spend our money on manicures, we want our hands to look good. Come on, your skin is your best accessory, and you get it here at PFRANKMD.